You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is part of the process. People who never fail, never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures.
The legendary quarterback Tom Brady once said, "I've learned that failure is just a stepping stone to success. You have to keep pushing forward no matter what." His words offer perspective as we navigate uncertain times. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns. At times, we stray off course or stumble along the path. But what if failure wasn't an end, but a new beginning? A chance to recalibrate and continue on, wiser for the wear. As Brady suggests, with tenacity and vision, we can transform each setback into a stepping stone toward achieving our greatest aspirations. The path is never smooth. It's meant to be walked, lessons learned along the way. What does it take to push forward in the face of disappointment? How can failure itself point the way to motivation and meaning? Over the next few minutes, we'll explore adopting failure as our greatest teacher. I want to leave you with a question that I hope will linger as we journey together. What could be possible if you embraced every failure as your greatest teacher? Let this question guide us as we dive into unlocking the gifts hidden within our most challenging moments. Understanding this may radically change how you perceive and respond to the uncertain road ahead. We often view failure as a catastrophe, proof of our inadequacies, or even an indictment of our worth. In reality, failure is feedback showing us what isn't working, so we can adjust course toward what will. Rather than a sentence, failure is a comma in the long paragraph of life. It pauses our journey, prompting reflection and inviting us to write our next sentence informed by experience. Failure loses its power when we realize it's not a statement about who we are, but about what we have yet to learn. It means not that we're incapable, but that we're stretching and growing into our potential. Reframing failure as insight needed to progress allows us to mine it for wisdom. We transform obstacles into stepping stones when we ask ourselves, what is this failure trying to teach me? How can I grow from it? With an open mindset, our stumbles become guideposts on the path of continuous improvement, not dead ends. Each failure brings us closer to success so long as we learn and continue forward. Throughout history, iconic figures achieved greatness only after pushing through repeated failures. Their journeys reveal how embracing missteps as lessons can pave the way to success. Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed." Yet failure only fueled his drive for excellence. Jordan is considered one of the greatest athletes for persisting through setbacks. Thomas Edison famously tried over 10,000 prototypes before succeeding with the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail so many times, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Edison let failure motivate rather than discourage him. Oprah Winfrey was publicly fired from her first TV reporting job for being too emotionally invested in her stories. Rather than give up, Oprah vowed to turn this weakness into her strength, learning to connect authentically with audiences. She became the iconic talk show host and media mogul we know today. The journeys of renowned figures like Jordan, Edison, and Oprah show why failure should not define us. Their stories offer hope that by embracing failure as fuel for growth, we too can achieve greatness with perseverance. By setting achievable goals, we can create a roadmap to success, using each small victory to fuel our motivation. It's easy to get overwhelmed pursuing lofty goals. The key is breaking them down into smaller milestones. Each step we complete builds confidence to continue climbing. Setting realistic goals means acknowledging where we are now and incrementally stretching just beyond our reach. Don't expect to go from beginner to expert immediately. Set a plan to progress gradually. Divide intimidating goals into bite-sized objectives. Need to lose 50 pounds? Aim to lose 5 pounds each month. Want to start a business? Set targets for creating a business plan first. Celebrate hitting each milestone along the way. Every small win provides positive reinforcement to keep striving. But don't beat yourself up for setbacks or delays. Adjust timelines and rework plans if needed. The path to audacious goals has twists and turns. With flexibility and incremental progress, we can navigate it effectively. Use goals as a compass guiding you ever forward, not a rigid benchmark judging your worth. Approach goal setting as an experiment. Adjust and pivot based on results. Failures along the way are just data points showing what works and what doesn't. With this mindset, every step brings you closer to your destination. Resilience is our ability to bounce back. It's developed through facing challenges, not avoiding them. Like a muscle, resilience grows stronger when exercised. Each time we overcome struggles, we expand our capacity for coping with future adversity. Resilience comes from recognizing failure as a natural part of the process. We can't learn to recover without first stumbling. It's falling down and getting back up repeatedly that steals our grit. Being resilient requires viewing obstacles as opportunities to grow, not as threats. Maintaining hope that we will emerge stronger, wiser, and more skilled. Cultivating resilience is understanding failure doesn't define us. We are not the sum of our stumbles, but of how we rise after falling. Who we become through overcoming matters most. The path to achievement rarely follows a straight line. Resilience provides the stamina to navigate a winding trail beset with challenges. It allows us to expect turbulence and harness it to reach new heights. Nurturing resilience takes practice. Start by celebrating small wins, taking risks outside your comfort zone, and learning from each mistake. With time, you'll develop the fortitude to weather life's storms. Andre Agassi, once the best tennis player in the world, taught us something profound. Both failure and success can be illusions. Agassi dreamed of becoming #1 since childhood, but reaching that pinnacle didn't bring the fulfillment he expected. He fell into depression despite his achievements. His journey shows that viewing outcomes as binary categories, success versus failure, is overly simplistic. Reality is complex, and what appears one way may feel quite different once attained. Rather than judge experiences as successes or failures, it's more helpful to see them as data points, feedback to learn from. This growth mindset frees us from the burden of labels. Let's embrace failure as our greatest teacher. It provides us with the feedback necessary to refine our approach as we strive boldly onward. We challenge you to view your next setback as an opportunity. Answer the question we posed at the start of this video. What could be possible if you embraced every failure as your greatest teacher? This simple shift in perspective unlocks immense potential. Failure is no longer something to dread, but to welcome for the wisdom it imparts. Of course, maintaining this mindset takes work. There will be dark moments when failure feels final. But know that resilience grows each time we rise up again, progressing on the long road to fulfillment. So as you encounter future obstacles, remember, within each failure lies a lesson. And within each lesson resides the seed of your future success. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our ZenFitLife channel for more content like this. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with new videos that help you in your everyday life. After exploring the invaluable lessons that failure can teach us, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery and empowerment with our next video, You Have No Power Over Me. This inspiring piece delves into reclaiming your power and standing firm in the face of life's challenges. It's an empowering exploration of how we can assert control over our responses and decisions, regardless of external circumstances. If you're ready to take the next step towards mastering your mindset and living life on your own terms, this video is a must-watch. Join us as we uncover the strength within to dictate our own path forward.